Hi everyone, my name is Pasha and today I want to show you how I converted my Marshall DSL40 combo into this head. I hope it will be interesting. Let's go. The story is pretty simple. One day I found this combo at a really good price and I bought it used for around 400 euros. And I was completely happy with it, but visually I always wanted a head and a cabinet setup. Putting a combo on top of the cabinet just doesn't look right for me. A head on the other end just looks cool. So instead of doing the logical thing, selling a combo and buying a head, for some reason I decided to convert a combo into a head. At that point, I had no idea what kind of challenges I was going to face. But it turned out to be a very interesting project. So, what needs to be done? To convert combo into a head, you need to solve several tasks. Build a new cabinet, cover it with Stalex, flip the chassis, and most importantly, make new front and rear panels. Let's go from simple to complex. The easiest thing is obviously to buy new knobs. The original knobs won't work because they only fit in one position. Once you flip the chassis, all the indicators will point in the wrong direction. So you need round hole knobs with a set screw, any style you want, totally up to you. Next, the Marshall logo. You can buy whatever you want, paint it in whatever color you want or prefer, and choose a size you want because there are a lot of sizes. The grill cloth I bought from some US store, and also I bought the piping there too. You will also need new corner protectors and you can reuse it from your combo, but then you will need to buy new corners for your combo. On the top and on the back there are ventilational openings and you will need metal mesh for those. Fits are also up to you. There are tons of options. Just be sure to calculate the spacing between the fits properly. I measured everything so the head fits perfect on my Marshall cabinet, right into those plastic holders they use. And now the most difficult part of the project, the front and the rear panels. I didn't remove the original panels from the chassis, so I had to take the entire amp out just to be able to test the paper templates that I made against the actual amp holes. Honestly, I don't even remember how much time this took. Probably about a month or two in my spare time. I made around 40 paper templates, if I remember correctly, before everything finally lined up. I created a 3D model and slowly fine-tuned all the hole positions. Why new panels are mandatory? If you want the text to be readable and not upside down after flipping the chassis, you must make new panels. That means choosing matching fonts, aligning all holes, making sure everything looks factory correct. It took a lot of time, but in the end it worked out. I tried to match the original Marshall fonts as closely as possible. I even added the Marshall DSL40 marking. Technically, this head never existed, but now it does. On the back panel, everything also matches the original layout. So, if you don't tell anyone, most people wouldn't even realize this isn't a real factory amp. Also, you have a customization freedom. At this point, you can make panels in any color you want, with any text, and fully customize the head. That's actually the most fun part of the project. Originally, I didn't want a black classical amp at all. I found this Tolex, really liked it, and ordered it from the same store as the grill cloth. It looks great, but there is one downside. It doesn't stretch well at all. You need some practice to avoid tearing it on the corners. You might have noticed that the corner protectors aren't original Marshall ones. That's because I made mistake when I designed the cabinet 3D model. I used the wrong radius. I thought it was 15 millimeters, but in reality it was 19 or almost 20 millimeters. Original Marshall corners are designed specifically for that radius and they simply wouldn't fit. As a result, I had to make two new 3D models for front and back corners, make them, sand them, fill them, prime, paint and clear coat them. All of that for 8 corners, which cost me around 50 bucks, way more than Chinese ones. So learn from my mistake and use the correct radius, or you will create a lot of extra work for yourself. That said, the result is solid. They are made of strong and very durable plastic. I've already bumped the amp a little bit few times and there are no issues with them at all. So if you have any questions, please ask and I will help if I can. If you are interested, let me know. It would definitely be some motivation. Thanks everyone for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.